Okay, hello everybody. We're doing the ring and the roller today. So do a little bit of both. We're going to start with some squatting with the roller. So with some squats and some upper body. And then we're going to recover against a wall after that momentarily. So you need a little bit of clear space. It doesn't have to be a big clear wall. It could be against a door or like inside a door frame. We're just going to kind of be feeling our spine rolling down the wall. But we're going to get the hard part over with. Take your ring out for me. And we're going to do some squats. So you're going to hold the ring in front of you. And you want your feet just to, kind of maybe like the width of your hips apart or so, with your toes aimed straight forward. Think about your second toe. Like if you could draw a line from your second toe, it would go straight forward instead of out to the side. And the same thing would happen with your knees. So as you squat down, you want to make sure your knees don't buckle in and they don't go out too wide so that it picks up your big toe. So you want to keep that big toe grounded and your knees going straight forward over those second toes. Okay. And that depends on, what goes on with people. Some people really are stronger here. Some people are much stronger with the knees out to the side. So just kind of find that happy medium where they're going straight forward. Okay, so actually you're going to start with your ring right in front of your chest. It says straight out. We're going to end in that position. So starting here, roll your shoulders down away from your ears. Feel those abdominals draw in. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, I want you to sit back like you're sitting back into a chair and you're going to reach your ring forward. So you get a little bit of counterbalance with your weight, and then inhale, stand that right back up. Now what you want to make sure as you squat down is that you don't lean and hinge forward with your upper back, but keep your chest shining right in front of your ring as you squat back and stand it up, right? You're going to sit back in a chair behind you. Let's do 3 more like that. Squat down and up. Tummy pulls in at the top. Squat down and stand it up. And 1 more squat down. Now stay there. Pull your ring back to your chest and then reach it forward. 1. Pull it back, reach it forward. 2, aim those knees straight forward, pull it back. And 3, and 4, tummy pulls in down there, and 5. Now stay right there and then squeeze into the ring. 10, 9, 8, 7. Can you sink a little deeper? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then stand that back up. Okay. Shake your legs out. Now, instead of a bend and stretch, the arms are going to lift up over your head as you squat. So same thing, toes aiming straight forward. Arms are going to reach in front of you this time. Okay, so as you squat down, lift the ring up and then stand it up and lower the ring right in front of the chest. So arms reach up, try to keep a long distance between the shoulders and ears, stand it back up. It's like you're trying to push the floor away as you stand up. 3, 2 more squat down, stand it up. 4, 1 more squat down, stand it up. 5. Now stay down there for me. Lift your arms up and lower. 1. Tummy pulls in and lower. 2. So feel those abs drawing back. Here's 3 and 4. We're going to keep it up on 5. And guess what? 10 pulses. 10. Squeeze the ring. 9, 8. Sink a little deeper. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand that back up. Good. Shake that out. Shimmy out those shoulders. Should feel a little burn right on the top of those shoulders. That's good. Now we're going to squat and twist. So keep the ring in front of you. Breathe in. You're going to squat and then twist to one side. Now I'm not pulling my ring back. I'm really thinking about, right, my torso twisting, and the ring stays just right in front of my chest bone. And then I stand it back up and I'm gonna squat and twist the other way. Okay, so here we go. And squat and twist. 1. Other side. Send your butt back into that chair. Squat and twist. 2. And other way. And 3. Up and down. And up. Here's 4. Right, so make sure you're not sending your butt to the side. Just try to go straight back as you rotate your chest. Now, squat and twist. Stay in your twist. So it's like my light of my chest bones kind of shining over this opposite knee. Send your butt back and now pull your elbows back and stretch 1, stretch 2, tummy in 3 and 4 and 5. Now stay there, pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Whoa. Go to the other side. We got one more side to do. Squat, twist the other way, and then we're going to row it back. 1, row back 2, pull in 3 and 4 and 5. Stay out there, pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Stand that back up. Woo, shake out those arms and legs. Now, one more thing. There was a lot of reaching forward. I want to counter that. Place your ring behind your back, like you're going to make a circle around your butt. Okay, we actually are making a circle around your butt. Now, roll your shoulders forward. This is where we like to go. Lift them up to your ears. Reach them back and slide them down. So now your chest is nice and open. Feel those abdominals drawing in. And I want you to reach the ring back away from your tush and then let it come back to your tush. Roll those shoulders, keep them open. 2, right? I can get a lot higher if I let my arms internally rotate, but I want to keep that chest open. 3. I'm trying to keep my ribs right over my hip bones and not jut forward. That's another way I can get my arms further out, or you feel like it's further out, right? You want to feel that nice pinch right in between the shoulder blades. Oh, let's do 2 more of those. Roll and reach back. A little softness in the knees. And then reach back. Now stay back there. Squeeze. Pulse into the ring. 10. It's not going to go very far. 9, 8. Roll those shoulders down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right. Let that shake out. Now, here's where you need your wall to recover from all the upper body work we did. You're going to place your ring right on your breastbone, okay? And I want you to just interlace your fingers together. And then you're going to walk up to your wall. I'm going to move the camera here in a second, but I want you to just feel this. My feet are away from the wall, and I've got my hips. I want to feel my ribs against the wall, my shoulder blades, and my head. Okay, and I'm just letting the weight of my arms, let that ring sink in towards my breastbone. You can always put a towel between the ring and your breastbone if you're sensitive in this area. It's not a very cushy spot. And I want you to just breathe here for a few breaths. Nice inhale. Try to let the tush go and exhale. And then while you breathe there, I'm actually going to move the camera to the side so you can see what my spine is doing. Keep breathing. Do my little setup over here. Take one more nice breath in. Really feel that full length of your spine as you're breathing, right? So that ring gives you a little bit of feedback with that pressure against the front of your chest, right? So when there's a little pressure in the front of the chest, what you might notice is that you actually have to try to breathe a little bit more into your back, right? It restricts us from breathing so much in the front of the chest, where a lot of us tend to breathe. And we tend to breathe shallowly kind of in the front of the chest and up in the shoulders in general. So this pressure here really helps get you some breath into the back. Now, with the hands just weighted on the ring, feel your head against the wall. And now just nod your chin to your chest without letting your head come away from the wall. So feel how that lengthens the back of your neck, your cervical spine, vertebrae. And now nod your chin to your chest without the shoulders peeling away from the wall. Keep nodding the chin down, a little bit of tone through the core until you start to feel, it's almost like your spine starts to slide up the wall as you roll down. Really interesting feeling, right? So the front of your body, you're going forward, but the back of the body, like a conveyor belt, is sliding up, up, up the wall. You might feel your clothes slide. I'm keeping that ring right on the front of my chest, and maybe roll down about to my pubic bone. So I've got my sacrum against the wall now, the back of my pelvis. My shoulders are soft. I'm going to breathe in. And I'm going to return to the wall, starting with my low back. How many of those low back vertebrae can I get on the wall? I'm going to take a little bit of core. And you've got 12 vertebrae in between your ribs. You're going to try to place all of them against the wall. You'll feel the tips of the shoulder blades. Come against the wall. And then finally, the head. All right, so let's try that again. Nice breath in. Start by nodding the chin to the chest without releasing the head. So the neck slides up. Then let the head drop away from the wall. Use that breath. The spine slides up the wall as you roll down. Stay relaxed, try not to tension in the feet. Breathe in once you feel your base of your pelvis against the wall only. And use your breath to get your low back spine against the wall. Your rib cage spine, stacking up one vertebrae at a time like little Lego blocks, letting the scapula slide down as you return to standing. One more. Chin to chest. So the back of the body lengthens. The front of the body shortens. The shoulders are soft, the jaw is soft. Nice breath in. And then return one vertebrae at a time. So just some nice mobility for the entire spine. Good. And then you can come away from the wall. That should feel pretty good. So I'm going to drop my ring off at the top of my mat, and I'm going to move to the back of my mat and move my camera to the side of my mat. Okay. Now from here, go ahead and just kind of roll down. You can hang over your legs for me. See how that feels after that nice release on the wall. Should feel a little bit easier than, at least for me, what I expected when I hang over my legs. Keep your knees bent, and I want you to walk yourself out. Let your knees drop down, and so you're in a nice tabletop position. Place your hands right under your shoulders, and your knees are right under your hips. If you need a little lift for your wrist, roll up your mat. You can, kind of double up your mat right in the middle, so you have a little lift for your wrists. You know what to do if you have anything going on there. So the ring is at 12 o'clock. I want you to take a nice breath in here. And now pull your tummy in without tucking your tail under, okay? So just like you had the back of your pelvis against the wall, I want you to keep that there, like you're gonna try not to drop a teacup on the back of the pelvis. Now, ring's at 12. Take that ring and put it at 1 o'clock, right by your side. So this is my right arm doing that, whichever arm that is to you. Pulling the tummy in, keep your pelvis neutral, and now press down into the ring. 5, 4, keep your neck long. 3, keep your spine in neutral. 2, and 1. Now pick your ring up. That was at 1 o'clock. Hover off the ground, find 2 o'clock, and then press. 5, 4, spread your fingers out on that supporting hand. 3, 2, and 1. Now pick your ring up and land at 3 o'clock, right beside your shoulder. Press. 5, tummy's in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now pick your ring up, land at 1 o'clock. Pick your ring up again, hover off the ground, reach it to the side, land at 3. Keep pulling those abs in. Do that 2 more times. Pick the ring up, hover, lift, land at 1. Long neck, pick it up, hover, roll it to the side, land 3. Pick it up and hover, and land to 1. Last time, pick it up and land to 3. Good. Okay, put your ring back at 12 o'clock. I'm going to turn around so you can see me on this side if you need me. So knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Pull that tummy in again, right? If you need to, you can tuck your tail under and really archy arch. So feel those 2 extremes. You want to find that happy medium, little teacup balanced on the back of your pelvis. So the abs are pulled in. Now on your new side, there's 12. Put your ring at 11 o'clock. Okay. 5, presses, tummy pulls in. 5, 4, spread that supporting hand out. 3, 2, and 1. Pick that ring up, hover, land at 11, 10 o'clock. 5, 4, 3, wide smiling collarbones. 2, and 1, pick up and hover, land at 9 o'clock. Oh, I know my clock hours. 5, 4, 3, tummies in, 2, and 1. Now pick that ring up, hover, up to 11, pick it up, hover, up, down to 9. Pick it up, hover, lift up to 11 o'clock, tummies in, up, hover, down to 9, 1 more, lift it up, hover, roll it up to 11. This is really good scapular mobility, core strength, and shoulder strength. Great job, you guys. Whoa. Okay, take your ring, put it between your between your knees, and lay down on your back. I promise we're gonna get to the ring. You guys are like, I'm sorry, to the roller. When are we gonna get to that? Gotta warm up these abs first. All right. So breathing for me on your back. So again, you have all that. We've worked this really nice neutral spine. Just place your palms up right beside your shoulders. I've got my feet flat on the ground. So kind of let your toes turn out. So now you know, right, there's toes out to the side. Turn your toes in and imagine again that second toe aiming straight forward to the wall in front of you. Now inhale, let the knees open wide. Exhale, squeeze the knees together. Hug those inner thighs. Inhale, let the knees open. Really breathe into the backs of the ribs. Exhale, squeeze the ring. Can you send the breath into the back? Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Now, as you squeeze, inhale. Exhale, I want you to flatten across your hip bones. Start to engage those abs. Inhale, knees open. Exhale, squeeze. 1 more like that. Inhale, knees open. Breathe into the back. Exhale, squeeze. Now keep those squeezes going, hands behind your head. Inhale, open the knees. Exhale, squeeze, saran wrap, and now lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. So you're going to gaze through your ring. Inhale, lower, let the knees open. Exhale, squeeze and lift. So again, feel like we did on the wall. The back of the body is lengthening out. The front of the body is getting a little shorter. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Can you lengthen the back of the body? Imagine your spine sliding out from underneath you. Inhale, lower, 2 more. Exhale, lift. Squeeze, flatten across those hip bones. Lift and squeeze. Well, we're not done yet. Inhale, lower. Now we're going to add a twist. Lift, squeeze, twist. Inhale, lower, the knees open. Exhale, lift, squeeze, twist the other side. There's 1 set, we're gonna do 5. Exhale, lift and squeeze and twist. Inhale, lower. Other way. Breathe into the back. As I twist towards you, I'm keeping my opposite hip heavy. Lower. Squeeze and twist, opposite hip heavy. Inhale, lower. And lift. Trying to keep my big toe grounded as my knees open. And lower. And lift. And lower. We got 1 more round. Let's lower to the right. And up. And lower to the left, whichever way makes you even. And then let that relax. Wasn't that so fun, you guys? Woo, hello inner thighs, there they are. You didn't know you wanted to work them until you did, right? Okay, now from there, we're gonna do hundreds, activating the glutes a bit. So we're gonna have your feet on the top of the ring. I like to hold the ring with 1 foot to try to keep it stacked. I'm gonna put the other one on top and then get myself so that both of my heels, maybe like the back of my Achilles tendon here, is pressing into the ring. Now, hug the legs together for me. Take an inhale. And now I want you to think like right where your butt and your thighs come together, I want you to squeeze there to press the ring down. Okay, so you're really activating the backs of the legs. Lift the leg, kind of let it release. And then again, exhale, squeeze, flatten across the hips. Inhale, release. Exhale, flatten across the hips, squeeze those glutes. All right, so I could push with my heels down, but what I'm trying to get you guys to do is really get it happening closer to where we want to work at the hips, at the core. One more time. Press and squeeze. All right. So you just felt those inner thighs. They should probably still be working here. Hundreds. 4 inhales, 6 exhales. Bring your hands by your sides. Take a breath in. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. Reach your arms long. Here we go. Inhale, 4 counts. Exhale. And so as every exhale, I want you to press into the ring. Hug those ankle bones together. Press down into the ring, saran wrap across those hips. There's 5. Now let's see if we can lift one foot up. Keep pressing into the ring. Now switch sides. Press down with that single leg. Notice if one side feels stronger. Really push from the back of the thigh. One more set. Both legs down. Thank goodness. Good. And then let's give that a break. All right. Woo. Okay. Put your ring around your right foot. Take an underhand grip with your hands. All right. So your palms are facing you like you're trying to take a reading of your future on your palms here. Bottom knee bent. I'm going to kind of wiggle it away from my hip a bit. I'm going to inhale, nod my chin to my chest. And I'm going to push my foot into the roller. Into the ring. I really want to get on that roller. And then roll myself up to sitting with as long a leg as I can get with my leg. You might have a little bend. Just depends on hamstring strength, length and strength in your back too. Take an inhale and now scoop your tail under and roll down. Again, remember, as we imagine like we were rolling up the wall, that's what we're doing here, right? We're trying to place the low back spine onto the mat, the rib cage spine, the shoulder blades, and then the head. Inhale, lift the head. Right, so imagine that back of the body sliding out from underneath you. Press that foot into the roll as you come up. That is not a roll, it's a ring. Breathe in and then scoop the tail under. Place every little vertebrae back down. Make sure that if you hyperextend the knees at all, that there's a little softness there. One more. Rolling up, push your foot into that ring to help you up. Isn't that nice? Have a little resistance. Weight of your leg helps you there, and then roll yourself back down so we really get to open up the body, particularly one side of the back of the leg and the hip, the low back. We're going to switch sides. So again, I'm going to kind of inchworm this forward just for a little counterbalance. Inhale, nod the chin to the chest. Feel the back of the body slide out from underneath you like a conveyor belt. Press your foot into the ring. Use that breath. Bring yourself up, soften the knee, but still lift the kneecap up and engage those muscles of the leg. Scoop your tail roll back down. Release at the bottom, inhale. Roll it up. Press your foot into that ring. Roll back down. One more. Roll it up. Inhale at the top and roll it back down. All the way to the bottom. Good job. Okay, now for some fun on the roller. We're going to try roll-ups on the roller. You guys will love me for this one, I know it. So place your roller along the length of your mat, just for a little entertainment here. And then you're going to pop yourself up on your roller. You want to make sure that you've got your head and your tail on your roller. Head's not hanging off one end. And then let's just open the arms out to the side. I want you to just sway a little bit right and left. Right? We haven't been on an uneven surface yet. So kind of just let your body get to know the shape of the roller. We get a little massage for the back of the spine while we're here. Feels pretty nice. Go ahead and find the center. Now, again, you might inchworm your feet a little forward. You can start with the feet a little wider. That does help you ground and balance. Your legs are kind of helping to steer you here along with your core. Reach your arms up to the ceiling and then back over your head. Make sure the ribs don't flare, but that they stay nice and hooked down onto the roller. Now inhale, lift the arms, lift the head. Again, imagine the back of the body sliding out from underneath you. And you're going to try to roll up. First one's always interesting. Ooh, long torso problems here. I always slide off the end almost. Breathe in, scoop that tail under, roll back down. I really do think the first one or two on the roller feel impossible, and then your body does start to figure it out. So biceps right by the ears as you reach the arms over the head. Inhale, look towards those knees. Exhale, roll it up. Hopefully the second one feels a little better. Nice tall spine, and then scoop that tail under, we roll back. Every little vertebrae articulating down. Every little vertebrae lengthening back underneath you. Front of the body shortening, the back of the body lengthening. Roll it back. We're going to do one more. Are you breathing? I hope so. One more. Biceps by the ears. Use that inhale. We're using that exhale to help contract into the core, and then we'll roll back down onto the roller. So did that get a little better as you went, or a little worse? Either way, it's good. Roll over your roller, lay on your back. And now we're gonna gang up on everybody here. Take out your ring and your roller. I'm gonna keep my ring on my tummy. I'm gonna pull my roller up on my hips, okay? So we're gonna try some rollovers, but I wanna do it with the ring. We're gonna go in between the ankles and outside the ankles. So start in between the ankles so we get that inner thigh work again. You're gonna have your hands on the roller for help here. Don't worry if anything falls, these are light, so we won't leave any marks. You want to make sure you squeeze from the tops of the inner thighs, hug into the ring, right? So again, just like we worked with hundreds, you don't want to just squeeze from your ankles. You want to think about that squeeze coming from somewhere closer to the hips, right? Right where those inner thighs start, up close to the pelvic floor, and woo, that makes my legs shake. Now my hands are pressed on my roller. We usually use that image where we've got the holes in the bottom of the boat. So you can plug up your holes at the shoulders. They've got 2 holes under your shoulders. Now you got holes right on your roller. You're going to press your hands into the roller. Point your toes. Inhale, reach your legs away from you. And now push your hands into the roller, and then use your breath to roll up onto the shoulders. And once you get there, flex your feet. Inhale. Keep pressing your hands into the roller as you roll down. Now, some of you might land on the roller. Some of you might land with your hips on the floor. That's just going to be dependent on your proportions. I land on my roller, but if you're on the ground, that's fine. Point your toes. Inhale, reach your legs away from you. Hug the tops of the inner thighs into the ring. Make that ring an oval. Roll up. Flex your feet at the top. Inhale. Push your hands into that roller to slow down the descent. Use those triceps. Point your toes. Inhale, reach the legs away from you. Tops of the thighs, hug the ring. Roll it up. Press the hands of the roller. Inhale, flex. Yeah, I gotta breathe into your back in this position, and then roll back down, right? We're so compressed in the front that you have to expand into your back with those rollovers. Now, take your ring. Give your inner thighs a break, and let's start to wake up the outer hips. So I'm on the outside of my ankles, but I'm gonna think about, again, that press coming from, right, my glutes here, instead of pushing with my feet and ankles to press out. I should activate those legs. Let's flex the feet. Inhale, reach the legs away from you. Push your hands into the roller. Roll up. Point your toes to the top. Inhale. Roll back down. Now you might like one of these better than the other. Flex the feet. Inhale. Good for you. Exhale, roll it up. Inhale, point at the top. Roll back down. Sometimes this one's just a little bit easier to do, especially if you can land with your hips on the roll, because you've lifted the floor up a few inches higher, about 5 to 6 inches, depending on your roller. Good. Take the ring out, and then take the roller out, land your hips on the ground. So you get 6-inch boost. It actually does help you. You know, there's a bunch of weight down on the ground to help you get up those first 6 inches. So it does really help you kind of mentally figure out how to do it eventually without it. All right, that was fun. Now, with the ring. We're going to do some teasers. Place your ring back in between your ankles. Sorry, not sorry. Knees are bent. And now again, from the tops of the inner thighs, like we just practiced, take a breath in and then hug that ring into an oval shape from your inner thighs. Reach your arms over your head. This is just like what we did. Aren't you glad I'm not on the roller right now, just on the mat? You're going to breathe in, lift the head, gaze through your ring, and then if you need to, grab behind your thighs and roll yourself up or not, to no touching. Keep your knees bent. Inhale. I'm still hugging from the top of my inner thighs, and I'm going to roll back down. Arms overhead. Breathe in. Breathe into the back of those lungs. Exhale, roll it up. Inhale up there. Exhale, roll back down. Now, turn your legs out. You might have to hold the ring to do this. Turn your knees and toes slightly out to the sides. So a little different angle. It's still going to be your inner thighs working here. I'm hugging from the tops of those inner thighs, but with a new rotation. Arms over your head. Breathe in. Exhale, roll up. Froggy teasers. Right, knees and toes out. Hug into that ring. Roll back down. One more like that. Keep that ring in oval. Roll it up. Inhale up at the top and roll back down. Good. Okay, now two more. These are the dead hang teasers. Dead maybe being the most important word here. So you can do the tabletop version if you'd like. If not, I want you to put your ring on the ground, squeeze your glutes and squeeze your inner thighs into the ring, right? So the glutes actually really help here to keep your legs hovered and your arms over your head. Now breathe in, exhale, lift your head, start to roll up and see if you can pick your legs up either straight or bent. Breathe in, roll back down, land that ring on the ground. Can you keep your head up? Inhale, exhale, roll it up. There's your dead hang. Inhale, hug into the ring, roll back down, exhale. Tap that ring on the ground, arms over the head. One more, exhale, take it up. Inhale at the top. And roll it back down. And rest. Oh, good job, everybody. All right, take your roller out again. And we're gonna do the swan, a little bit of work for those serratus muscles that wrap around the sides of the ribs. So you're gonna lay on your belly. Hands are about shoulder width in a karate chop position. And I've got my forearms on the roller. You'll probably have to adjust the roller as you go, kind of like eases its way out towards your hands more and more. So just feel free to pull the roller back. Now in this position, my legs are about hip width. I'm going to take an inhale. And first I want to just engage my abs. So I'm going to just gently float my tummy up away from the mat. And then feel my tailbone, my pubic bone sink towards the ground. Now let your shoulders slide way up towards your ears. Those shoulder blades glide up. And now exhale, glide the shoulder blades down. The roller starts to roll closer to your head. And now lift your upper body up. And the roller keeps coming back towards you. Right? Shine the light of your chest through your arms. Elbows are probably slightly bent. And now reach the roller forward as you lower your upper body down. Try that again. Inhale. Breathing into the back body. Tone those abs. Slide those shoulder blades down as you lift up. Inhale there. And then lengthen out as you lower back down. One more time, big breath into your back. Abs drawing in. Lift yourself up. Inhale. Pull those abs in at the top. It's easy to forget the abs at the top and then roll that back down. Your core is all integrated into your back, so I'm gonna make sure it's engaged. Now I'm gonna reposition that roller a little closer to my forearms again, that kind of Popeye muscle. Take an inhale, and now lift yourself up. Now stay here, bend your elbows back towards your ribs, keep them in by your sides, and then shoot your roller out. Pull it back again, 2, tummy pulls in, long back of the neck, pull back 3, shoot it out, and then lower back down. We're gonna do that one more time. So again, I'm gonna adjust the roller because it does travel a bit. Inhale, tone those abs, lift the upper body up, pull the roller back and reach it out long, 1, pull it back, reach it out, 2, pull it back, reach it out, 3, and then lengthen and lower back down. Woo, good job. All right, bring your roller with you, sit back in child's pose, hands on your roller, and then just lengthen out. Deep breath in and out here. Again, breathe into the back of the body. Your knees can be wide if you like that, or they can be together. You can put a pillow under hips if you need it. One more breath. Lovely. Okay. How much time do we have? Let's go with our hips on top of the roller for a little bit of leg work. So pull that roller back under your hips for me. Plant both feet on the ground. Tone through the abs and feel the ribs now kind of fall back, which is nice after that extension work. I'm just going to hold the roller so it doesn't move and extend my right leg up to the ceiling, toning through my abs. I'm going to inhale, reach my leg across my body. Exhale, circle around, trying to keep my hips exactly where they are as I circle. 3 and 4 and 5. Let's go the other way. So it's a little slow start. Quick sweep. 1. Circle 2. Circle 3. Shoulders away from those ears. 4 and 5. Good. Bend that knee. Place the foot on the ground. And then we got one more leg to go. Extend that leg up. Inhale, reach across. Exhale, circle 1. Plant that opposite foot on the ground. 2. Circle 3. And 4, are your ribs arching up? Let them soften back. And 5, like you're hanging in a hammock. 5 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now, reach both legs up. Turn your legs out. I want you to bend your knees into like a little froggy position. So my knees are apart, not together. Exhale, reach your legs out. Inner thighs together, tummy pulls in. Now again, make sure your back's not arching, but let it sink down. Inhale, bend. Press away, 2. And bend. Press 3. And bend. Press 4. One more. Bend. And press 5. Now bring your legs to parallel. Keep your knees together, bend. Push away 1. Let's flex back. Point forward 2. Get those ankles working. Flex. Point 3. Flex. Point 4, flex, and point 5. Now turn your legs out again. I got my heels together, lift, double leg circles. 1, up, fall back in that hammock. 2, circle 3, and 4, and 5, reverse. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Good job. Ooh, land those feet. Slide that roller out. Pop your roller right under the arches of your feet, palms up. Breathe in. Exhale, lift your hips up. Now, even in your bridge, let the ribs drop down. Feel that nice hammocking feeling. Now, I'm just going to push the roller out just a little bit and pull it back. 1, my hips stay still. Pull it back. 2, I'm trying to scoop my tail under. And 3, palms up. 4, going to 10. 5, hammies. 6, 7, 8. This is another one the roller might travel away from you. 9, makes it a little harder. And 10, land those hips back down. Woo-hoo. Okay, put that roller away for a moment. Grab your ring. Put your legs on the inside of your ring. So you're pressing out, bend your elbows, spread your hands wide. Shoulders glide down away from the ears, and that tummy pulls in. We're going to go into our can here. So I want you to inhale, twist to one side and really breathe into that opposite rib. And then exhale, melt back down. Inhale, twist the other way. And then exhale, back to the center. Inhale, twist. And sink down. Inhale, twist. Sink those ribs down. Twist. And twist. One more each side, twist. And twist. That should feel pretty good. Ooh, take that roller off. One more. Place the pad of your ring, inner pad of your ring, at the base of your skull. Hold the outer edges of your ring, like kind of at like 3 and 9 o'clock. Take a breath in. Tone through the core. Lift one leg at a time up to tabletop. And then float the head, neck, and shoulders up. And now we just did rotation. I want you to twist again for your crisscross. Inhale, center. And twist. And center. And twist. Now think opposite hip heavy, just like we did. I don't know where that was towards the first half of class. And twist. And center. This one's nice because the head gets to just stay chill. Twist. And center. And center. Let's do 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good job. Rest. Woo, nice work, everybody. Take your roller out and place it behind the base of your neck. You know you're in a good spot when that chin can just drop down to the chest. Take a deep breath in here. Just let your arms relax wherever your legs want to go. It's fine. And on your exhale, I just want you to let the weight of your head sink a little bit more back into your roller. Nice breath in. Exhale, sink. What can you let go of? Breathe it in. One more. Start to gently turn your head to the right. Nice breath in and out there. Sinking back. Stay there and make tiny little circles with your nose. Teeny tiny circles. And then reverse those circles. Ease your head back through the center and to the other side. Take a second to breathe in and out. Get heavy. And about 5 circles. Both directions. Kind of interesting to feel if one way is easier to circle and which way is easier, like depending on which way your head's facing too. Thank your body for the work it does for you. We are fortunate to move in the ways we can. So stay here if you'd like, or you could just easy slide your head out. You might even hold the weight of your head to come out. Rest on your back for a moment. You don't want to pop up after. There's a little bit of neck traction that you get there. So you want to definitely roll onto your side before you pop up to sitting. Take your time to come up. And we are done. Thanks, you guys, and have a great rest of your night.